Good morning from the PCT. Let's see, got about 20 miles to hike today to get into Burney. Gonna take a 0 day in Burney. I desperately need it. I've only had one 0 day since I left Carson City a few weeks ago. That was in Sierra City, and that's when I went gold mining on the river, which was a lot of hard work and not very relaxing. So I definitely need the day off, especially with some of the big miles I've been pulling lately to catch up to my friends. Excited for that. Sadly, we had an Airbnb booked. Me, Pickles, Mono, and Juniper, who's a new friend. We had an Airbnb booked, and last minute, the host canceled the reservation, allegedly for plumbing repairs, but I think we all know that probably means they double booked. So that was a big old bummer. A lot of people stay at the Burney Mountain Guest Ranch, and it looks pretty cool. They have a pool, they have tenting for hikers, they have a bunkhouse, but I don't know. I didn't want to do that kind of place for a 0, and nobody else really did either. We all kind of want something a little more chill and to have a bed. So we got a couple of hotel rooms to split in Burney. I wanted to give a shout out to Marla in Burney. Marla very kindly invited me to come stay at her house. She is a local trail angel and she follows me on Instagram and YouTube. And the timing just isn't going to work out because I'm getting to town as she's leaving town. But I thought it was a really kind gesture. So Marla, if you are watching, I just wanted to say thank you for your kindness and generosity. I'm sorry it's not going to work out, but I do really appreciate the offer. So yeah, I've got like 20 easy, chill looking miles to Burney today. I think we are going to stop at the ranch for a late lunch maybe along the way. I heard the food there is really good. I also want to see the place because people seem to really like it. They say it's awesome. So that'll be a stop. That's about 1.5 miles before the jump off for Burney. So be an easy stop. It's right on the trail. And I'm staring at Mount Shasta right now, which is pretty cool. It's really towering and looming in the distance. Still got a bunch of snow on it. Apparently it's a 14er, so that means it's over 14,000 feet above sea level, just like Mount Whitney. And yeah, let's go. Water caches have once again been necessary lately, so thank you so much, Trail Angels. Trying a new bar for breakfast this morning. I can't believe how dry it is out here. I can see why Northern California has such an issue with fires. There is Mount Shasta way out there. P.S. I was out of camp at 6 a.m. today. You believe that? Driven by the idea of more town food. Look at all the living trees out there. Amazing to see after these big burn zones. Hey, 1,400 miles. Northern California really feels like being back in the desert. We've got long water carries. It's really hot. There's tons of shrubs. Not a lot of trees, at least living trees. Yep, it's like being back in the desert again. Power lines are also back, like in the desert. I'm hoping to get some lunch at the Burney Mountain Guest Ranch. So I have gone 11.9 miles this morning without taking my first break. So finally time for my first break. And from here, I have a little over 7 miles to go to get there. There's a hydroelectric plant here right on trail. And this is a fish hatchery. They just fed the fish, so they're all jumping around in there. Look at that massive bird nest up there. I think these are ospreys, but I'm not 100% sure about that. This is the Burney Mountain Guest Ranch. It's adorable. I wish I was staying here instead of in town. For lunch, I got an Impossible Burger, potato salad, lemonade, and Coke. Yum.